see if I can get some more water. Last night, one of the guys just took their RVs off of the water supply and let me fill up the bottle. Let me be right back. Hey, I'm a lurker. I love your streams. I respect the lurk, Yake. Glad you've been loving the streams. Figured it out. We figured it out. There's one on here too. I just need to crank harder last night. Alright. Luxury to have a table here? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Usually I'm sitting on the floor squatting or something. Nice. I'll make some coffee too. How are you guys? Mitch knowing is leaving early? I didn't notice them, so no. Windy. Come on, fingers. Can't see the flame right now. not the nicest campground. Like if you're just like recreationally going camping because you wanted to go camping. Good spot for one night, especially power. Oh yeah. So just overnighting because you need somewhere to stay. Absolutely nice. I couldn't charge overnight because rain, and it's like one of the ones you tie up an RV to. So it's just a post at the end of this spot here. Boiler. Cycling related dreams. I don't remember my dreams though. Spork? Where are you, Spork? In the bag. Tear here. Tear! Go in the bag so I don't lose you. Sport. Where all are you, old sport? Wait, no, we're gonna. Yeah. We're thinking about doing. Trying coffee in our oats. Maybe we can try that. That could be fun. Maybe coffee oatmeal with mango and honey tastes good. I haven't tried it, but you never know until you try it. Oh, I like that. EA Spork. It's in the bag. Yeah, it's good. What do you guys think? Well, let's start with the mango portions, because that's very important. Coffee with fruit flavors? Blah. Some coffees have fruitiness to them. Keep them separated. Gotta keep them separated. Yeah, it's plenty. Drop one? I know, I dropped some down there. Sad days. seriously? Thank you. Just want that to rehydrate for a little bit before I throw the oats in. The oats cook pretty quick here. Oh, we don't have many oats left. Enough for today. I'll have to get more oats. More oats required. Oh, these things are so good at boiling, but not good at simmering. Turn off the gas? No, we're still cooking rather than turning it off and on a bunch. These little canisters do last a decent amount of time. It doesn't burn that much fuel. We got Mad Mac M. Mad Mac'em? Mad Mac. With the 2-month Twitch Prime reset. Thank you very much. You get other spicy, nothing much on the way before Maple Creek. Is that in Saskatchewan? Yeah, let's do it. Perfect. Dunzo. Go over there. At Heinz Reports, yeah, we did that last night. It's good. We should throw some almonds in there too, just because we're fancy. Why not? A little protein. Nice handful of roasted almonds. Because, well, you know what? Why not another one? And a little bit more. Okay. Cooking with Hitch is always a good time. You never know what you're gonna get. Quite often some kind of oatmeal, but you know. Wow, that looks excellent. Give her a little sample, see where we're at on the oat cookness level. We got Drunken Master with the 12 months to 1 year. Drunken Master, thank you so much. Alright, we are done. Perfect. Well, we're out a little honey, of course. Sweeten up my life. You know, why not a little bit of honey here? Perfect. Yeah, this looks pretty freaking good. Wow. Let me show you what excellent concoctions we've come up with today. Yes. Off the fire. It's out. Nice cup of coffee. I don't mind this instant coffee. It's just Starbucks instant blonde roast True North blend. Pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah. Look at this. Just full of mango, got an almond in there. Just a very hearty bite of food. When you forage for food on that island, thought that was great. It was something. Oysters and stinging nettle. Freaking oysters and stinging nettle. Do you eat meat? I eat everything. Alberta, Saskatchewan border is 94.4 kilometers from you. You want to make that a target for the app. We'll see how I feel when I get to... He literally woke up in the middle of the night to check if you catch anything in that fishing net. That was so disappointing. I had to swim to freaking go get that. You set it out as far as you can, Hitch. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I'm not salty at all. We'll see how we feel around... We should at least get to Walsh. Is there anything in Walsh? There's a gas station. And a campground. Yeah, okay. And Walsh is like a kilometer before the border. Still salty? Like, only a little bit. Only a little bit of salt. Now we got Mufasam with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers, Mufasam. Appreciate that. Will you hear? What happens when you sleep in a bush? Well, this is like a proper campground. We're fancy today. You know Steve Wallace, the Canadian stealth camp YouTuber? No, I don't. I don't know many YouTube channel stuff, things in the travel category. Yeah, Sabika, that was when we didn't catch anything on the lines there. That was when we were like, okay, I'm gonna start digging into the food I brought. Demoralizing. But imagine if we caught a fish though. Oh, that'd be so good. Coffee's nice. Like, it probably tastes better because of the context, where I am and what I'm doing, and that the fact that there's no actual cafes here or anything, but it's good. I should take that off. Still have the advertising material on this little cup here. Unbelievably light aluminum design. Belize? B-E-L-I-E-S? Belize? Can I get a definition, please? Alright, it bellies strength and reliability. Still learning this English language. It's the only language I know, but... Belize? Okay, I've heard Belize before, I think. Yeah, okay. Belize. Whatever. Get my sunglasses on. It's bright. Dresslight Cafe and General Store in Walsh, closed at 7 p.m. Campsite there also. Yeah, I saw the campsite. There's also a gas station there, right? That should be open a little bit later. As far as just like random stuff. I want something. Going to go to Calgary. We were in Calgary for 2 nights a few days ago. A lie to give false impression of? Oh, so unbelievably light aluminum design belies strength and reliability. So it's saying that even though it's unbelievably light, it's strong and reliable, right? Check your helmet for hail damage. You know, maybe I should. Once you have like a major impact on your helmet, you're supposed to replace it. You have to recover from the concussion caused from the hailstorm yesterday. Well, apparently not if my diction is any, you know, sign of my mental strength here. How much fuel's left? We still got a ton of fuel in this. We don't need very much. This is a good cup. It does the job. It does do the job of being a cup. Like, as far as just like ease of use, like maybe a slightly thermally insulated sidewalls on this would be nice. That's okay. It's just a thin aluminum cup. And then sometimes I forget about the handle and I just grab the cup and I'm like, yeah, that was a mistake. Of the flag? Yeah, it probably adds an amount of wind resistance that I don't need to have on my bike, but I like it. I feel like Winnipeg and Calgary are better than Toronto. Alright, let's have a Canadian city fight. And Calgary and Winnipeg come out swinging, how will Toronto respond? Thunder Bay, best city in Canada. Thunder Bay from the back of the audience says, Thunder Bay #1. No one hears them because no one cares about Thunder Bay. Toronto's like a European city. That's just not true. If we're gonna talk European cities, you gotta go to Quebec for that. Quebec City's like taking Portland to Europe. Yeah. It's, you know, it's like cobblestone streets. For us here in Canada, that's a novelty. Like around Hudson Bay? I don't think you can. No, you can't. They don't have a nice Hudson Bay ring road. I wouldn't mind going to Hudson Bay, like Churchill, Manitoba. Wait, Kelowna's my favorite city. Winfield second? Like Winfield, like Lake Country? Didn't expect to see that, but Kelowna's awesome, yeah. Oh, you lived in Winfield. Well, yeah, it's nice out there because you're right next to a couple lakes there, and you don't have. Well, you've got some grocery stores and stuff, so you kind of got the services you might need, but without being in the city and dealing with that much traffic. Unless you want to go into Kelowna and then going up, you know, Harvey is annoying. Do you think they'll ever build a bypass around Kelowna? Is anyone just passing through Kelowna? It takes forever to go from West Bank across the bridge through Kelowna. I used to live in Van Islands, about 9 million. Just head north of Campbell River. No one, real estate's cheap up there. No one lives up there. It's from Thunder Bay to Brandon. There's some nice guy got me a bus ticket. I wouldn't take the bus ticket. The reason I started hitchhiking is my distaste for the bus, but that was a very kind thing of that individual. The place most Canadian cities had to look up Thunder Bay. Funny, we drove through there but have no memory. I feel like that's most people's experience with Thunder Bay. They drive through it but don't remember it. You have to go through Thunder Bay. It's like, I don't think there is an alternative highway going east-west. Like, you have to stop through Thunder Bay. You're forced to. And when you're forced to do something, you know, when you're a kid and you're like forced to take piano lessons or something like that and you hate it, it's like that. How many kids you don't know about? I feel like that question is not answerable. Can't answer that question. How many bears do you think come to find you but never introduce themselves? Like people that watch the stream just come by, look at you, and then leave? I don't know. It's tough, you know? Probably happens. I think most people that come by will just say hi. Like some people don't come up and have a full conversation. They're just like, hey Hitch, and then they leave. I do think Thunder Bay is a cool name though, right? Thunder Bay. Looking forward to today. Either getting to or getting close to Saskatchewan. We'll be close, if not get there. Like it's 94 kilometers to Saskatchewan, but see how I feel. Congrats on the progress, Trev. Great to see how you're enjoying the adventure. You sound chipper. Oh, thank you. I feel pretty good. Because I let myself have a lay-in, I think I have more energy. There's not enough, and in a tent it makes it harder to like sleep. Like, sun comes up at 5:20, and you're in a tent, and with that said, my spot was pretty, that's west, and the sun comes from the west, and I'm kind of in this corner here. So it's still bright, but you're not getting direct sunlight or anything like that. Also, it was raining until like 8 something a.m., so yeah. Trust the world's largest teepee? Isn't it viewable right from the main road? So probably. We got Sploosy. Hey, how's it going? Why are people talking about crack? Who decided this? Talking about Thunder Bay? Yeah, we were. Like, I've never actually spent any time in Thunder Bay, so it's not really fair to assess a place that I've camped in Thunder Bay, but every time, because you have to go through Thunder Bay going east-west across Canada, every time I've had a ride straight through it, or I've like stopped there and like eaten and slept and kept going. What do you mean? Good, thanks. I'm doing quite well. It's a beautiful day here. It was thunderstorms last night and raining all morning. Well, not all morning because it's still morning, but raining till like 8 something a.m. this morning. So we just chilled and waited it out. And what do we get for that? Nice blue skies. Hopefully we don't get more thunderstorms. Something for a snack. Like this is, yeah, like I just took down my tent. My sleeping pad's still on the ground there. This is my, like, the first thing we're doing today. And then we're gonna get some miles down on the, I forgot, I have these pads on me here. Those are quite wet. Although maybe that will feel refreshing when I go into my aero bars. That's good. That's good. We're day 19. Almost made it to Province 3. No hail? Yeah, ideally no hail. Like right after I ended the stream, we did get hit by a storm, thunder and lightning, but quite a bit of rain. It's very loud in my tent with the rain. Like the material when the rain hits, it's quite loud. Because I hosted someone last night, and I just, while I was taking things down, I like had it on in the background. I'm like, I can't even hear them, and my volume's on like full on my cell phone. Try hot chocolate powder in the oatmeal. Use it every morning, West Coast Trail. So yummy. Yeah, I could see that being good. Alright, you guys have had your fun. Stop talking about your random drug things. Simmer. Have a bandana to keep your throat from getting super dry? Like to put over your face? I don't really have problems with my throat getting dry unless I'm dehydrated and then I drink. Why are you diets planned during traveling? Or what are my diet plans during traveling? Eat as much calories as possible. I agree, Caltech. Weird Champ is right. Can we get some Weird Champs? Scabian? Jeez. Probably won't get hail today, but you might. Thank you. Does your bike have a fake license plate? No, we just fly the Canadian flag. We just fly some little Canadian pride. Is it mountain climbers using Soylent a lot for their calories? How much calories are in like Soylent? Because we just are burning like thousands and thousands of extra calories on top of my base metabolic rate while biking. Trying to catch all the mosquitoes in Animal Crossing to help you. Thank you very much, Steph Waffles. I think that will make a difference in my day-to-day life. My enjoyment of this trip. There's so many mosquitoes. Any mosquitoes out of this planet sounds wonderful. So it causes you to grow boob hair? Like, it's way too late for that. Way too late for that. I got a hairy chest. Playing Animal Crossing right now. Help. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate the help. And 3 chests on my hairs. What are your chests called? Did you name them? Each meal shake is 400 calories. Not as much as I thought it would be. We need a lot of Soylent. Still. I'm not doing most of your biking between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Well, it's not that hot here yet. As things get really roasted hot, we'll probably get up earlier, try to get our miles in while it's not as hot. We'll probably try to get a few more in the afternoon, once it cools down a little bit. But the evening is when the bugs really start to come out. Snap, crackle, and pop are the names of your chests. Nice. Bulletproof coffee, calorie density F. Isn't that the one like where they put like some kind of oil in the coffee? And anytime you're incorporating oil, it's gonna, like, oil is just super calorie dense. It's 1 tablespoon of like olive oil or whatever is 100 calories. It was wonderful. I should just do shots of olive oil. What would a shot of olive oil be, like 2 tablespoons, right? 15 mils times 225, or 30. That's an ounce shot, and then that would be 200 calories right there. Pretty sure it's extremely unhealthy. Well, fat isn't actually that bad. Well, some fats are probably pretty bad for you, but in general, fat really isn't that bad for you. But we've been led to believe that fat is the worst thing in the world. You know how hard it is to find freaking full-fat yogurt? It's really hard. They just replace the fat with some stabilizers and a bunch of extra sugar and call it good. No, it's not good. Give me the full-fat yogurt. You chow all that olive oil the German guy gave you? It was a good memory. I had 2 bottles of olive oil, a liter one and like a 500 ml one or a smaller. I held on to that big one and the little one until I got to TwitchCon Berlin, and then when I was doing like the final, like, it was like 15-kilometer walk to the TwitchCon, someone came by and I'm like, can you take this bottle of olive oil please? Tip for some easy camping food. Tomorrow you can make eggs Benedict. Easy camping food. Imagine trying to make hollandaise sauce from scratch using the stove. Can you imagine? It's a very delicate sauce, is it not? And this stove is good for one thing and one thing only: boiling. Yeah, you have to wash oatmeal like right away, otherwise it's impossible to clean. One moment, please. Nice. What's up? Alright. Sorry. I had a spork in my mouth the whole time. It wasn't very social, was it? Who did that? Cooking today? Yeah, we made some oats and some coffee. I forgot I still had coffee left. What a great way to start the day. There's also nothing around. Well, no, 4 kilometers north of here, there's like a store for a military base there. We could, but then we'd have to go 4 kilometers back, so we're like an 8-9 kilometers round trip in the wrong direction. No fresh Domino's pizza? No, no Domino's. I ate with the guy that brought us free pizza. Oops. So, no leftovers today, but this is okay. There's my stove. Pretty compact, including the 1 liter pot that it comes with. I should sunscreen up too. Well, back from Southern Ontario to Thunder Bay and back, around Lake Superior, Trans-Canada Highway 1117, so beautiful along that run. Yeah, there's definitely some beautiful sections. You go into some real bush out there though. Western Ontario is not developed. And I always rip on Ontario, and I'll be like, I hate Ontario. The only reason I say that is because it's 2,000 kilometers wide to get all the way across Ontario, and it just feels like it takes forever when you're driving, like when I'm hitchhiking. So I'm like, oh god, it's gonna take forever. Biking, like a lot more forever than hitchhiking. But no, there's some absolutely beautiful places along like the lakes there in Western Ontario. You guys probably won't see it because of the cell network out there, but I will, and I'll be getting bit by bugs the whole way. How much breakfast fuel? Probably still have like 2/3 to 3/4 of this is full. You miss Italy. Yeah, Italy was awesome. Gotta go back. Meteorologist checking, yes, weather will be today. There will in fact be weather today. What weather, you ask? Don't ask me, because I don't know. Back to you, Tom. Ever thought maybe hitchhiking around a cargo ship through the Great Lakes, Toronto could be fun? I've heard hitching on cargo, like commercial things, is very difficult now, because everything's much more regulated. Like if this was the 60s or 70s, then you could probably blag your way onto like a commercial cargo vessel kind of thing. Maybe help out with a few things. But, because I was in the Netherlands and I stayed with this family on the island of Texel. And the one guy had worked in like commercial shipping for decades, I think. And I just asked him out of curiosity, like, you know, can people hitchhike on ships? And he's pretty much like, no. But we get a lot of stowaways, which is actually a really sad thing because they quite often stow away into like the shipping containers, and they don't have enough food, water, and places to go. Anyway, many people end up dying stowing away on ships. So I'm hosting a travel show again. Will any of you would be up hitchhiking special someday? Someday, absolutely. It's really hard for me to like section off some time when I'm actually traveling, but between trips, yeah. I also don't have a good setup for just joining like a talk show kind of thing while I'm moving as well. We're pretty much good to go. We can start packing up here. Well, that's to pack up, that's to pack up. I'll pee somewhere. We'll ride the 2 hours to Medicine Hat. Mentioning a stowaway streamer chat with Rat in a second. Yeah, no. Okay, when I'm doing stuff, like, well, maybe we'll be looking for a place to camp or something like that, and I'll be like, oh, it'll be easy to camp in there, but like we have to walk right past a no trespassing sign. Like, no trespassing, trespassers will be prosecuted kind of thing. And people are like, just do it. Hitch, just go. Just go camp there. I'm like, you think I'm gonna film myself walking past a no trespassing sign on Twitch? It's like, it's just the worst idea ever. That's the worst idea ever. Twitch chat is not reliable for that kind of thing. Can't keep a secret. No secrets kept by Twitch chat there. Alright, this is garbage. Oh, that means we can put all my stuff in here. Wow. Some shopping Medicine Hat. Maybe some food and Gatorade and Powerade and stuff. Can't forget my batteries, they're still charging, but I'll just put all this away. Charge the equipment only while we've been like having breakfast here. It rained most of last night, so my batteries would be out and exposed to the elements. I'll show you the charging situation in a second here. Cooperate. guess we can put sunscreen on. Show you my charging situation. Wow, look at that. I'll take you closer in 1 second. Just keep looking. Whoa. Cindy Luhu with the 5 gifted subs. Welcome back, and thanks so much for the support. The 5 gifted subs there, Cindy. It's very kind of you. Everyone, welcome to the Twitch hacker who's just gifted a sub. And Cindy Luhu with a ton of support. Thank you very much. Oh, you're fully charged, which is good. Let me show you what we're doing. Let's see. Battery's sitting here. There's an outlet in there. We won't actually get that much charge because we're not charging for too long, but it's a thing. It's an amount of charge, and every little bit helps a little bit. That's a saying, right? I just stepped on my bananas. A little bit. That makes the charger charge while you're riding. Yeah, Dynamo Hub. But they do add resistance because that's how they get their charges. It's like a hub in your wheel, and it will add rolling resistance. And they don't charge very much from what I've heard. It won't be enough to keep me at like net neutral battery charge. It'd probably be enough to keep like my chat phone running, maybe. I'm not even sure if the screen's running the whole time. That's probably more, using more power than we get from a Dynamo Hub. Yeah, and I'll take my pants off too. Put sunscreen on. It's a beautiful sunny day. There's a phone in my pocket. There's so much that we need to say. As soon as I take my clothes off, a mosquito just comes in here and be like, "Oh, it's lunchtime, isn't it?" No, it's not. Not for you. Sunscreen time. Because I'm a responsible, pale Canadian who burns in 30 seconds. Walmart as you're leaving Medicine Hat, need to pick up supplies. Okay. Alrighty. Raid last night, Lyric. She's amazing. Ah, glad you enjoyed the raid. Luna Lyric. She seemed pretty cool. I haven't raided her before, but I tried to watch a little bit of her stream while I was winding down and getting set up in there. But as soon as I went in my tent, the rain started coming down really hard, and it was just like, that's not what rain sounds like. But anyway, if anyone slept in a tent in heavy rain, it's very loud. And just playing the speaker through my phone, I'm like, I can't hear her. I can't hear anything. It's Ninja Shave. We're Forrest Gumping so far. Get a spray sunscreen? Yeah, but you burn through it so fast, and it's the same price as like one of these, and these just last forever. Not forever, because I apply all the time. So yeah, like, I didn't have any problems with the rain. Like, this tent is solid in these conditions, but it's just loud. It's just loud. I burnt my chest the other day because of this quarter zip. Oh. We're on our way back home. You need a tan, man? Why do I need a tan? I do start to tan. I do tan. It just goes away really quick. But the goal of this trip is to not get an aesthetic tan. This isn't tanning across Canada day 19 or whatever it is. Yeah, okay. Well, you can go right to Stanley's, I think. I already have the sandal tan in the tan line. It makes me happy seeing it. One day I'd like to see you traveling around the world, private jets and limos and yachts, sleeping in 10,000 night hotels. Well, I've done some pretty fancy trips using like points. Like I've showered on airplanes, well, in airplane ones. Yeah, like I've flown around in several first class cabins on airlines because it cost me next to nothing because I accumulated a lot of points from credit card churning. Got a shower on a plane? Yeah, Etihad on their Airbus A380s in first class have a shower, and Emirates on their Airbus A380 also have a shower. Those are the only two airlines that have showers equipped for their passengers and only for first class. Actually, Etihad has two showers on board their plane, but one is exclusively for the residents, which is the step above first class. You get your own butler, you have two rooms. You got your your normal lounge room, and then you've got your own separate bedroom with its own double bed. But yeah, I used 115,000 American Airlines A Advantage miles to fly from Abu Dhabi to New York, and then onward to where'd that redemption end? Oh yeah, and then American Airlines transcontinental first to San Francisco, then back up to Canada. First class lounges in Singapore. I haven't been to any first class lounges in Singapore. I have been to first class lounges in Hong Kong when I flew Cathay Pacific first class, and you get like free spa services, and like they have these cabanas, which is like an entire bathroom that you like with a soaking tub and shower and like a couch that you can just chill in for however long you want. Okay. Oh. I actually booked another first class big redemption for late October. I just don't think I'll be able to use it. Just Aeroplan added Etihad to their redemption, or to their flight partners, and I booked a flight from Sydney to Abu Dhabi to JFK to Toronto, one way for 110,000 Aeroplan miles. It's kind of a one-way flight. I just wanted something to look forward to. I booked this when I was like miserable at home in Canada and unable to travel. I just wanted something to look forward to this year. I didn't know if I could use it. I probably won't be able to. I don't think I'll be able to go to Australia by late October. What does it mean, resident? Oh, the Etihad, the highest level of service on their Airbus A380 is called the Residence. Don't forget your face. Oh, I haven't forgotten my face. I just always leave the face for last. Oops. Close to Saskatchewan, 94 kilometers, I think. Pretty late start though, it's almost noon and we haven't even got on the bike yet. Not that we're in a rush. I think we've made excellent time. The make of the sunglasses, these are Smith Lowdown? Forgot where they were. Yeah, Smith Lowdown Matte Tortoise SST. We got Druby Ficus with the 27-month resub. Holy 27 months. Thank you very much. I think that's the longest you can be. I think 27 is the most. Right from the beginning, Druby Ficus. when we first got affiliated. Amazing. How's the wind today for cycle? It's tough for me to tell just from here. I'm kind of sheltered from any wind that we do have, but we'll see. We will see. Alright. I am protected from the sun, but not from the bugs. Be gentle with me, mosquitoes. Been a sub since the first hitched plane. That's really early on. That was in California. Because yeah, I started hitchhiking down through Washington, Oregon, California. And when I was in California there, we still didn't really pull many viewers. Like it was a very small stream at that point. And I didn't get partnered until, like, that would have been late April or something. And it took me about a month to get the stream. Like, we fulfilled the requirements for affiliate in, like, I think it was 8 days, maybe 10 days. But when I filled out the form, it got locked up and it didn't go through for like a month. Anyway, I'm trying to remember the early days. Oh, Alyssa, how's it going? Back home. I should refill this water bottle for our 2-hour ride into Medicine Hat. I don't have any like electrolyte drinks anymore. Oh! Didn't realize you were holding so much water. Where were you holding it? I think it's just like curled up and it's holding a good bit of water. Okay, you dry in the sun for a second. What do you know? Oh, but we do have Coca-Cola, which is apparently a good little energy boost. Let me just crack this. So we get some of that carbonation out, because I don't think I want the carbonation, but the sugar and caffeine will be fine. Check out at home. Open, squeeze for the edge, close, agitate it up. That thing's dangerous. That thing's really dangerous. Not doing that. The reason I'm letting out the carbonation is because when you're riding and your cardio stuff is going, you don't want a bunch of carbonation in your belly. But I'll take the sugar and the caffeine from the Coke. So it's not because I'm like, oh, I could use a nice, cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. It's like, no, I could use a little bit of energy. Like, it's like doing the beer mile, you know? It's really tough because of all that carbonation. You down a beer, then you run 400 meters, then you down a beer, then you run 400 meters, then you down a beer, then you run 400 meters. That's not fun. Have Red Bull then? It's still carbonated. I don't want carbonation. Like, I love a carbonated beer. I love Coca-Cola. It tastes good. It's a nice drink to enjoy. This is serving a purpose that isn't just like, I could go for a nice cold Coca-Cola right now. Probably flattened it a decent bit, but not like completely, but a decent bit, which is good. You're not gonna stay in there, are you? You are not. There you are. Little cheap aluminum bottle cages, you just bend them into the shape of whatever you're putting in there. It's wonderful. Time you get that flat, well, it doesn't have to be 100% flat, it's just like, I don't want to, it's super carbonated. Everyone's an expert on frickin' carbonation now. Doesn't take that long for a tank to get pretty flat. I will refill this thing. Using a brown saddle. The saddle is in fact brown, yes. It's a Brooks saddle. Alex Bruce, would you like advice on stocks? Yes. What are your top 5 stock picks? for the next 2 weeks. I'm thinking of investing very short term, preferably in options, short dated options, because, you know, I don't mind a little bit of risk with mine. Why is my toothpaste still out? Buy low, sell high. See, what I've been doing is buy high, sell low. So I should probably rethink my strategy. See? You guys can be helpful sometimes. Wait, don't put this away yet. I gotta get my batteries. Short on Tesla, get wrecked. Never bet against Elon Musk. Invest in Mixer. That's just Microsoft. Tesla, Nvidia, Jumia, space to the moon. That's Virgin Galactic, right? I don't know what SGMS is though. Grab this real quick. Do 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 do. Well, we got some amount of charge. Probably not that much because we haven't been charging for very long, but it's something. Couldn't do it overnight, it's raining, and we'd be exposed there. So, this is fine. And this is a free campsite, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna refill this real quick, and then we'll do the final packing. And it'll take like a couple seconds. Good to go. New video this morning on the YouTube channel, exclamation point YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. It's cool. Whew, she's a full one. Get in there. Thank you. Yes. Are you guys talking about how I just will power into existence? I'm not supposed to tell people that. It's a top trade secret. I I have perfected nuclear fusion in my body. Okay. Good. That's cool. Oh, cool. Cool. Alright, cool, we're back. Do do do. Bit it, bit it, bit it, do do. Alright, just get the handlebar bag on. Oh. But yeah, there she is in all her glory. 2019 Kona Sutra. Love the color. It's fun. You know, I get excited when I see her. Oh yeah, look at it. All right, let's get back on the highway and ride to Medicine Hat. Well, Red Cliff is first, but I don't know, we'll stop there. Although I'm hungry, we can stop and eat good stuff. Duct tape to his bike helmet. You know, you might have said that as a joke, but there's definitely some electrical tape assisting this. We ride the wrong way, then that sucks, I guess. Let's try to not do that. Goal today is ride the correct direction. Now, it shouldn't be too hard in Canada. We've got eastbound and westbound on the Trans-Canada Highway, and that's kind of your two options. A name? We don't have a name yet, unfortunately. I'm sure she'll be christened at some point. Some people are trying to call her Louise because it's like the same color as Lake Louise when we went for like a swim there. Riding on the highway? Yeah. Riding on the highway. Going to St. John's. This road's really freaking long. But I can't get lost. Because there's only one road. Can't really get lost. There's only one road. But it's harder than it looks. It's a long way to St. John's when you're riding on the road. Okay, I can't get to the highway that way. Well, I could just off-road it. It's a long way to St. John's when you're riding on the road. Mike's name is Mike. Why are we Mike? This is actually west. But this is like a headwind, and I'm going the other way, which means there'll be a tailwind. Happy days. How old is your bike off-road? Like, the tires are pretty wide. They're 40mm hybrid tires.
so it does just fine. Like, there's no suspension to it, right? So going over bumps, you better stand up over your saddle because you're gonna get bucked around. Oh, we're gonna be cruising because I'm fighting the wind right now, but we're about to turn around and get a little tailwind. Although cyclists keep telling me that tailwinds don't exist. Never let your speed, like, always take full credit for your speed, you know? But if anything's hindering you, then you can blame that. Like, when I get a headwind, we can complain about the egregious headwind. But when I have a tailwind, that's full me powered. Like, nothing's helping me out. We got Sully the Squid with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much, Sully. Thank you very much. Oh, she's a gusty one. Nice. Turn signal. Has anyone found a song that matches up with the the rhythm of their turn signal? You're like, have you found a song that matches perfectly? Like, different ones will have different. Cadences or whatever to it, but you have to find a song that matches up when I'm driving a car. That sky looks nice today. Great CGI today, yeah. That's nice. Big skies out here on the prairies. Alrighty. Tailwind, guide me to Medicine Hatch. Take me there. Yeah, we just left Suffield, so very late starts. It's afternoon. That's okay. I hope the camera's in a decent position. I can always adjust it if need be. Oh, GPS, yeah, okay. I can do it. Is the overlay on already? Regardless. Start logging. Okay, we're logging. Okay. Should be tracking. If the overlay's not on, a mod can turn it on. There we go. There's the overlay. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah, that's some flatness. That's some flatness, eh? Some debris. So much respect for you doing more than I am. Hey, well, thank you. Mike in the mountains. Feels good to be respected. 40K to Medicine Hat. Let's get there. If we get a decent little tailwind along this way, then we'll get there pretty quick. get there pretty quick. On this guy get annoying? Ah, they're very small. These are fine. I've been on some bad shoulders. This is a nice one. So scenic. I actually really like the prairies. I don't think I'd want to live here, but it's a big contrast to the landscape I'm used to, and it just feels so big. You can like being flanked by mountains around me, which I love. But this is just a nice little contrast to what I'm used to. Nice long straight road, yeah. That is a great description for all of the prairies. But yeah, there's really nothing on the horizon as far as the eye can see. It is flat. That cloud could bring a little rain, but just a little. Tailwind's helping you today? Absolutely. Finally getting that little prairie assist, which I've been told I'm supposed to get when I'm going eastbound. But we've mostly been fighting the wind. It hasn't been too bad, but everyone's like, oh yeah, if you're going east, the prevailing winds should give you a little push. Nope. Well, today, yes. Nice green this time of year. It looks like a desert. Yes. So a lot of places have been having a lot of rain lately, but yeah, as we push further into the summer, this will get quite yellow. Bushes, not quite trees, some bushes. Nice. Any electricity on your bike? Oh, I have batteries. Store electricity. I haven't been, because I need to adjust something about them, because when I'm in that tucked position I have to crane my neck up a lot, and that's how I start to have problems with I'm on right gear, so I started to have problems with my shoulder muscle. But I use the elbow pads, forearm pads that I usually rest on when I want to like fully sit upright and just like casually sit on my saddle. It's actually quite convenient for that. So it's just the TT bars, do it on impulse. Oh, we met another cyclist that uses them. And he seemed to quite like them. And when I did put my arms in them, it did feel really comfortable. And it is comfortable on the arms, and it takes the weight off my hands, which is another problem we're having. And my hands lose their grip strength because of that. But it's like, it's been bent too far over, so I don't know if I can like raise them up or something a little bit, so I still can rest my hands and put the weight on my forearms without being too hunched over. As I'm not really using them for aerodynamic, I'm using them for just a different position for long distance travel. We got Feng with the 6-month resub. Thank you for the 6 months. Tape without TT bars. So you just lean over your regular handlebars. Wind's getting kind of crosswindy. Yeah, this is a nice temperature for biking. Shade as well. I still sweat because I'm a sweaty boy, but I'm not gonna overheat in these conditions. Honestly, like temperature wise, I'm pretty lucky this trip's been pretty cool. I know at some point I'm just gonna hit a wall of heat and I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll see how it goes. Cold Caesar ready to get next up. I have had a few of those on this trip, and they've been really nice, each one I've had. Much nicer your calves now? Well, you're welcome to come give them a squeeze. Let me know what you think. Oh, look at that tree over there. Random trash bins in the middle of nowhere. It's a little spot to like pull over if you want to stop and stretch and pull over and check out some garbage. Oh, is that a tree or is that a bush? Oh, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. It's kind of fun watching the sun just race ahead of me. I still throw the garbage out the window, still pulling over. Some people. We've seen a few piss bottles on the strip. Are you going? It's overlaid on screen, and sometimes the update is delayed. But I can't actually see my speed. e-bike, fully manual, hitchhiker powered. I think people are referring to when they're talking about cracks in the road is these black lines across. And I don't actually know the answer. Cracks have been repaired. I think people are like, why are they so regular? It's like every 10 meters, it's like, full crack running the length of the road and then filled. Accidentally hit the unfollow button. Oh yeah, a lot of people have done that. And that sucks because it changes your follow date. Some people are like, yeah, I've been here since 2018, your first trip. Accidentally unfollowed, so it doesn't show up. Hunt stop at the end of the day, around the Alberta-Saskatchewan border. We'll see. The few streamers I've never unfollowed. Hey, thank you, Swaggy. Wheelie HD with the 100 bits. Thank you for the bits. Oh, those clouds. Cycling to St. John's, another 5,000 something kilometers down this road. Are the cars passing so quickly? No. Nova Scotia or Labrador? Nova Scotia, yes. Labrador, no. Newfoundland, yes. Newfoundland, the province is Newfoundland and Labrador. But we'll go to the Newfoundland section, which is the island. Labrador is the mainland section. St. John's, George Street, yeah! Always a good time on George Street. I was calling video cuts out, probably just a little questionable network area. There isn't much around here, but in general the network's pretty good in the prairies because it's flat. In general, the stream's been really solid going through the prairies so far. kilometers do you ride by bicycle? What are we at, like 1,200 now on the trip? So we got a long way to go. Newfoundland, also referred as the Rock, yeah, which is an apt name for it. Yeah, Terry, here with 100 bits. Good to see you cycling again. Almost every day. We'll get our 100 kilometers in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Remember the trip from St. John's to LA? We've done 2 trips from St. John's on stream. One was St. John's to San Jose, just outside San Francisco, and one was St. John's to San Diego, both for TwitchCon. Both were really fun trips. I actually had the offer for the longest ride I've ever had in my life on that first hitchhiking to TwitchCon trip to San Jose. Truck driver picked me up in New Brunswick. I need to switch trailers in just outside Montreal, and then he was going all the way to freaking San Francisco. And he said he could take me all the way if I wanted to. And I'm like, well, that's great, but I want that random daily spontaneity. You're never gonna leave the campsite, it's too comfy. That was nice with the picnic table there. But yeah, we got a late start today. In time for some lunch. Well, yeah, it'll probably be about a 2-hour ride from where we started to Mesnat, depending on the average speed. Certain areas we got a good average speed. Other times I feel like I'm fighting a little bit. Chance to live legally off-grid in Canada. On Crown land, I think you can spend 2 weeks in a fixed position legally. There might be some exceptions to that where you can go longer, but beyond that, I'm not really sure. GC Bo with the 2-month Twitch Prime resub. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 2 months. So glad to have you back. It's good to be back. Talking about buying a little. Well, if you buy the land, then you can do whatever you want on there. You can live off grid. I thought you meant just like going out into the bush and, you know, just living there. Cricket camera tilt to the left. That. "29 days in Ontario." Okay. Yeah, that was BC, those 2 weeks. I could totally be misremembering. A bit more. Alright. on the prairies. Most of the time on flats, we're averaging like 20 kilometers an hour. Get tailwind, a bit more. Headwind, decent bit less. It depends. I don't know what we're doing right now. Doesn't feel super fast though. Yeah, that's decent. Beautiful day, yeah. So last night, thunderstorms. This morning, pretty consistent rain until I think sometime after 8 a.m. But now it's really cleared up. She's a beaut. Stream man, hey, thank you. Dab King. Glad you've been enjoying the stream. Anyway, Quebec and Newfoundland. Quebec really cool. We'll definitely have to do a little stop. I like Quebec City, that'll be fun. And probably Montreal as well. And I love Newfoundland. It's quite a trek to get across Newfoundland. It'll take us like a week to ride across it. It's 900 some odd kilometers from Port Basque to St. John's. Ready for the hills in Newfoundland? Well, that's a long ways away. I got almost 5,000 kilometers to think about that. We just did the coastal mountains, the Kootenay Mountains and the Rocky Mountains in BC though, so in comparison, I think we'll do all right. Want to visit easternmost point in North America? Cape Spear? Yeah, I am. X could be tree trunks. Can't even speak. I hope so. Going for that thick lower body, super thin upper body look. It's the new aesthetic. Everyone get on it. Calves and quads. Don't forget the gluteus maximus. Is that my butt? That's the butt, right? Never forget the booty. Bootius maximus, I like that. On the highway, yeah, this is Trans-Canada Highway 1 eastbound. And before you ask if it's legal, there's a command for that. an airplane. By the end of this trip, I'll be going as fast as an airplane. You miss the mountains? Me too. But I really don't mind the prairies that much. I think it's just such a, I was saying this earlier, but like the landscape's so different from what I'm used to. You can just see for so far. And to me, that since I don't live here or anything, or I don't spend much time here, it's a novelty that I don't mind spending. In this case, we'll be probably spending like 2 weeks in the prairies, depending on our average pace. And I don't mind 2 weeks in here. List of your setup. I don't think we have a current list of my setup. We had one basic one for my hitchhiking stream, so I think. But the biggest change, like I just have a cell phone that I'd use for streaming hitchhiking strapped to my helmet. But the biggest change is we're using a different broadcasting app called Lyric's Broadcaster, and it has adaptive bitrate. So we're streaming at a lot higher bitrate than I usually would be, because what I do before when I'm using my Streamlabs is out in places like this, I'd keep the bitrate really low, because if the network can't support the bitrate that you're trying to broadcast at, then the stream is just cutting in and out, where this app has adaptive. So right now it's set to 3500 bitrate. But if the network can't support it, then it'll drop down to whatever it needs to, all the way down to like 500 bitrate, which is 100% Minecraft mode, but at least we're still broadcasting. And in theory, when the network gets better, it'll pump back up. Sometimes I have to give it a little assist to push it back up, but it's pretty nice. Which means I'm using more data than average. But yeah, like a basic IRL stream, you don't need that much for it. Like probably the cell phone you're using, if it's within the past few years, modern, it's probably fine. And you just need a data plan to do a very basic one. I've been streaming for getting closer to 2.5 years, and I've almost always just used a cell phone, even though I have your fancy Gunrun IRL backpack setup. Big bug just flew into my shin. Sure's got a bit flat since you hit the prairies. Hashtag awful jokes. Hey, it's the first I've heard it, so I will take it. It's like a huge hail thunderstorm in Alberta. Heard there was a small tornado. Well, okay. So yesterday we were being chased down by 2 different thunderstorms at 2 different parts of the day. I got hit by the very edge of one, and I had like a minute or 2 of getting hit by hail. Pretty small hail, but it still actually hurt. Just being out getting pelted by hail while riding the bike. And the other one we just narrowly avoided. Once I set up camp last night, I did get hit by another thunderstorm, which had some decent thunder and lightning, and just rain. Get stung by a bee yet? No bees. No stings. A lot of mosquito bites and a few fly bites.